Hey guys, I'm Amy and you've landed on Belle Loves Bargains. That's my cow Effingham, and sometimes he co-hosts with me. He's got a lot to say. This channel is Dollar Tree and only Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1.25, people. So stick around, consider subscribing, and don't forget to give me that big thumbs up. And if you want to know more about the 4 uploads I do every week, just check out the description box for more information. Enjoy!
Dreamer, I must be dreaming. Or am I really lying here with you? Ba-da-da-da. Baby, you take me in your arms. And though I'm wide awake, I know my dream is coming true. And oh, if I just fall in love again, just one touch and then it happens every time. And there I go, if I just fall in love again. And when I do, I can't help myself, I fall in love with you. Little Anne Murray. Hi guys, welcome to Belle's Bargains. My name is Amy. So of course I'm trying to do fall songs, but the only thing I can come up with is like fall in love. But that's okay, it works. I just fall in love with you. All right, so guess what? Today is a special video because it's not normally one of my video days, but I've been working super hard to try and get a bunch of fall stuff done. So today I've got 3 super cool fall creations for you. All right, first of all, if you're new to the channel, you should know this is a Dollar Tree channel. Like Dollar Tree. Like just in case you don't know, all I do is Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree hauls, Dollar Tree crafts, and I use all Dollar Tree supplies. So you don't have to run around to a bunch of different shops to make the things that I'm making here on this channel. What I really love to do though is take things that Dollar Tree gives us, like this really cool sign here, and just bring it up a notch, like, because they give us some really good graphics and some cool stuff. Okay, so here's what happened. I have pulled out my 2 bins full of fall stuff. I have way too many craft supplies. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna really try and craft through some of my fall stash so I'm not putting 2 bins back away. Like I only want 1 or less. So that meant, I'm like, well, the best way to do that is to do projects that use large amounts of things. So let me just show you where I started. And that was with this piece right here. Now, I have all these pumpkins that I bought like over the last 2 years probably. And so this is the pumpkin wreath. I want you to notice I have 2 of them put together here. And I've just taken all of the random pumpkins that I have that were the bigger ones, right? So we're talking the ones that are, you know, like a mini pumpkin size. So not the miniature pumpkins, just the mini you know what I'm saying. So I put this together and hold on, let me show you how I did it.
All right, this is just a little wood sign thing from the Dollar Tree. So I took the string hanger off it and then just did a furniture marker and then ended up using shoe polish for a different color. Okay, because I do. The zip ties, and black zip ties, I'm going to zip tie these 2 pumpkin forms together. And then I'm using, what is it, a piano hinge? No, I don't know, these little picture hangers because they're pliable, so I thought I could get it to go around it. So it did sort of work, but I probably should have put some maybe some tumbling tower blocks or something else to stabilize it. Anybody got any good ideas? I don't, doesn't matter. Okay, and then some hot glue and moss down at the bottom because of course I just want to cover up all my zip ties and my little nail things and whatnot. And now I'm just going to start adding the pumpkins. So I'm just throwing them in there. Like this is the easy part, and they just sort of fit in on the sides. I just throw them in there. And then I'm just going to add some little ones. I decided not to. And I'm just going to make my bow. So this is super easy. I just did the, what do we call this? The crisscross bow, sort of. So did colors that matched really well. And then added on one of those leather tags. And that was it.
so you can see I struggled a little bit with how to get it here. I still need to reinforce this, and I thought about it like in my sleep, and I was like, dang, I should have zip tied this to the board, which I may go back and do. Right now, it's a little wobbly. When I set it down, I have to balance it to get it stand straight up. But that's okay. I'm showing this to you. You guys will figure it out. But anyway, I absolutely love how this came out. I love using the little tag there and putting all these pumpkins in it. I think this is a super cool table centerpiece piece. I think it's a very cool fall table centerpiece. So I love this. I hope you guys like this. I didn't double bow it because I'm not going to put it on a table. And so just for purposes of showing this to you, if it were going to be my centerpiece, I don't even have a dining room table right now. For all my besties, you know that. But if I were, I would have double bowed it. Okay, but I think this came out so cool. What do you guys think? It's like pumpkins in jail. Yeah. So, okay. So there's that piece. And really, honestly, it wasn't too difficult. So what I was trying to use was those, what do they call them? Those picture hangers that you just tap in. I was trying to use those. It wasn't a bad idea, but there's a couple things. I could have drilled some holes and zip tied. I could have zip tied all the way around the board and put a second board in underneath. But anyway, it's crafting. And so sometimes it comes out perfect the way we think, and then other times we have to work with it a little bit. Okay, and then the second one that I did was this one right here. So I got rid of a ton of my pumpkins, and I picked the pumpkins in this one right there. I picked all of sort of the very, let me go back to that really quickly. Because you'll notice I picked all sort of like the greens and the whites and the orange, like the really, you know, muted, the Thanksgiving colors. So I didn't put any blues in there and so on and so forth. But on this one I did. So this one is all of my mini pumpkins. I feel like this looks like some sort of quilting thing. So it's all the mini pumpkins that have the clips on them, right? Okay, I loved this sign when I bought it last year, and so I was like, how am I going to use it? How am I going to use it? And then it came to me. This was really easy, you guys. The hardest part was just gluing the last row of them on. And also squeezing the one last pumpkin on here, which he doesn't quite make it right there, but you'll see. Okay, hold on. Let me show you how I made this.
This is another one that, it's a lot of pumpkins. Okay, so this sign, all I'm going to do is take that hanger off of it and watch this sticker come off. You guys watch this. Oh, how satisfying is that? In one piece. All right, take tags off everything. I'm going to use zip ties to zip tie through those holes onto the wreath form. So this is great. It works perfect. It holds it in there nice and tight. And then I'm just going to use the where the joints are on the bottom of this just to throw a hot glue glob just to keep it steady. And I'm not literally going to do anything that puts a whole bunch of pressure on this, so it should stay right there. But I wanted to make sure like the wreath didn't wobble back and forth. So hot glue down there on the very bottom little joint. I mean on all the joints, sorry. All the way around, just some hot glue. Okay, so that works perfect. And then let that dry. And I'm going to start adding pumpkins. So I'm just clipping on the edge of the sign, FYI. So I'm going around, clipping on the edge of the sign, making sure that works, and then I go through and bring up all of my clip-on pumpkins and clip them all on. So you're going to see me dump some pumpkins here. There we go, they're there, bam! And I just go around, no rhyme or reason. You guys did not have a pattern with the colors, didn't want one. I was just grabbing, just like, oh, maybe this one next, maybe that one next, and so on and so forth. So I go all the way around, and this is clipping on the outside of the sign. But the next one, you have to clip into this the middle round of the wreath, the middle layer. And the way to do that is to sort of put the clip underneath the first one and then clip on. There's really no good way to explain this to you. You can sort of watch me do it, but just trying it for yourself. And I was trying to make sure that I covered up all aspects of the the wreath itself, right? I didn't want to see the wreath. Although I chose that color just because if it did show through, it was a good fall color, right? And then right here, this pumpkin is kind of hard to fit. I get a little leather one. I thought that would maybe be a little more pliable. And then pops that one off. I don't know. Yeah, it's not a perfect fit, but it works. Okay, so this is where I'm going. I'm like sort of in between each pumpkin. And I'm clipping into the center one. And I'm in between pumpkins. So, does that make sense? Like in the window of the two pumpkins. These things were kept falling off, so I was gluing back on their clips. And then once I did that, I still went around. I couldn't really clip on the last ring, so instead, that last row, I just glued it on right there, in between the sets of the three, if that makes sense. I think it does. You can see that, right? So I just go around, do all that. I was actually short like 3 pumpkins. I had to go steal 3 pumpkins from a pick. So there, somewhere on here, there's 3 pumpkins that are slightly, see that really bright turquoise one? That's one from a pick. It's almost like you got this one turquoise one. But it's okay. I used up all my little pumpkins, clip-on pumpkins. I'm so excited. And then after I do that, after I finish this, I'm going to take that bow off, that plastic, like burlap bow. I don't know how they get this stuff, but it is like plastic burlap. So I'm going to pop that off and put a bow in the center that I think is more appropriate for what I've made here. And I end up using, I think, the ribbon that's just the pumpkins, just because I thought, of course, that sort of goes with it. I don't know, what do you guys think of this? I think it's super cool looking, just this pumpkins all around it. I really like it. I think it came out great. Anyway, you can finish watching me glue these on and add my bow on, and that's it. This is a pretty substantial piece, you guys. And all of it was like, what I decided was under 30 bucks. I don't remember. I told you. Don't remember what I said it was. Wait, it was 54. So it was like 20. Yeah, under 30 bucks. Anyway, I hope you guys like this one. Honestly, this is pretty easy. So just a wreath, the gold wreath, put your sign, and a zip tying that sign on was perfect, right? So I used the whole zip tied it, little glue down on that joint, and perfect. And then just started adding my pumpkins. I think this is really colorful and really cool. Now, you could add like leaves or greenery in here. I didn't. I just loved all the different colors of all the pumpkins that I've collected, and it's all the clip-on. I don't think I'm missing any clip-on pumpkins here. I think I have them all. Like everyone that's ever made. Now, if we price this out to make, which I didn't do, I'll count pumpkins. 54 pumpkins, and there's 3 in a pack. So that's 10, 54 would be 25, 18 packs. So that's at $1.25 is 18, like $26 plus the sign and the wreath, so 26. So this is under $30. Actually, that's not too bad, right? I mean, considering that you've got, this is just so decorative and detailed and cool. Do you love this piece? Because I do. Okay, but the final one, I think is probably my favorite. It might be your favorite too. So then I'm like going, I still have a lot of these pumpkins
like this size, but they're the ones that are like funky leather plaid. Some of them look like stuffed animal, furry stuff. And so I was like, okay, I need to do something with them. Because again, I'm trying to use up volumes of craft supplies in these crafts. So I hauled, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Did you guys know that they sold baskets this big at Dollar Tree? Isn't this cool? Not a basket. I hauled this a couple of weeks ago. It's white. It is a white basket, and I made it look like a basket. Does this not look like a basket? It's amazing to me. And then I threw in all the rest of my pumpkins and some raffia. But do you want to see how I got this effect? And by the way, you guys, this doesn't scratch off. It's on here. It's so perfect. So watch this.
You see, it's just a white plastic container that has a basket weave design on it. So this is the brown shoe polish. If you don't have brown shoe polish, you guys, if you can't find it at the Dollar Tree, you can get it other places. I think Dollar General has it and whatnot. So I know some people have said they can't find it. Just go to Dollar General. I'm sorry, I know I get everything at the Dollar Tree, but if I have something you can't find, it is not a crime to go to another store and find a comparable product. So first of all, I'm going to go all the way around with the brown one way, right? And then I'm going to go back and go sideways on these because I'm trying to get that brown into every crevice. I want to make sure I have absolutely no white shining through on this. Then after I do that, I'm going to pull out the black and we're going to go over the brown. Look at how dark that comes out. But I go back through with the brown on top of that. Gosh, it was just a mixing of the colors. Look at that, how it, once it mixes and it gets that dark in there, it just comes out this really cool color. So it's brown, black, brown, and then you get the darker color is in the grooves of that basket weave pattern, which is really what makes it look so realistic, you guys. So I'm going to get all that on there. It dries. You don't have to Mod Podge it. It sticks to it. It's absolutely wonderful. And so now I'm going to take nautical rope and go all along the natural border that they have on this. And so you just follow that all the way around. So I'm going to let you guys watch me do that. And then I'm going to wrap rope around the handles and fill this in with some pumpkins and raffia. But I don't think I have to talk you through all of that. You guys can just watch me do it. So this came out really good. I hope you like this one. I think I will do this again because I just thought it was fun, the faux finish on this plastic, which makes it look so real. All right, enjoy watching the rest of me do this. I'll be back to say goodbye.
understand something. When I talk about I'm mixing my colors, do you see how all these grooves are darker? And that's because I do a base coat, then I throw the black in there. And then I get this cool mixture of the black and brown colors, like on a basket, where you're gonna have some area. This area's not so good, but that was where I was testing actually. But it's so cool. This looks so much like a basket. Nobody would know it wasn't a basket if it's sitting anywhere. And then of course I threw in all my extra pumpkins. See, these are the ones I'm talking about. Like, what are these? Because they're like some weird yarn, I don't know. Anyway, so I threw in all the rest of my pumpkins that I had because I'm not putting them away again. Like, they're gone. I'm giving this all away. This is going bye-bye. But I think this came out so cool. The basket might be hard to give away because I really think the basket is cool. But just to show you, you can take a cheap plastic basket, $1.25 for a plastic container, and this looks like a basket. Is this not just awe? It's like, what? Yeah. Okay, so which one was your favorite today? I really do like the basket, only because I think that faux is so cool when you can make something look like something that it's not, which is my thing right now. I'm really into just vintaging things and aging things, and faux things on inexpensive pieces is just phenomenal, because a basket that size is probably going to be 20, 25 bucks. When I can take $1.25 and a little bit of shoe polish and make it look like that, and a little bit of nautical rope as well, I mean, it's just phenomenal. Okay, so you guys, which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. Everybody, have a great day, great week, a great life. And as always, from your singing crafty crafter, wait, what was the song I sang? Anne-Marie, right? I just fall in love again. Is that it? Close enough, right? Dreamer, I must be dreaming. Or is there really a Dollar Tree open 24 hours a day? Wouldn't that be nice? Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. From your singing crafty crafter, happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. Bye, besties. Thanks for watching. I will fall back in a few days with another one. That didn't even make sense. Oh well. I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye, guys.